To be diverse is to be a lot of things.
Diversity, I guess it means a lot of things.
Means a lot of things. But first of all, means no limitation. Means an infinity of opportunities, an infinity of solutions, chances, way of viewing things and treating situations in your life.
If you're coming from another part of society, you're not different. I would say like that.
For me, diversity is a concept to explore, to be explored.
In the first line, I think it means open-mindedness and respect.
Well, diversity is being unique and being different, having your own opinion and have the freedom to express it.
I want to be as open as much as I can, because I'm dealing with people coming from different backgrounds, people with a migrant background, and I want to do the right things. I want to help them, I want to be useful, and I want to welcome them in the best way.
A lot of people pretend they are encouraging diversity, but actually they are not really understanding the diversity as a concept and as a way of behaving in society.
Right.
Diversity also means accepting yourself, who you are, and knowing your identity within the space of humanity.
For me, diversity is a treasure. It's a possibility to learn from in different way, from different cultures, which can be helpful to develop personally in your life.
Diversity is a part of my life. First, because of my background. Second, because of the environment I'm living in. For me, it's complex, but also enriching. And it's to find a way to make it part of your life and find a way to deal with that.
I think I succeed to achieve this diversity as a way of being by facing a lot of situations, experiencing a lot of things in my life, but opening my mind and trying to be first curious about the thing, and going there, trying, doing, experiencing things that really makes me to face different things or different situations from which I learn a lot. And I have the chance to obtain the values or the things I want to define my personality, and makes me to be more curious about what can be else and what can be found.
I try to embrace diversity in this way, that I'm aware of my cliches and prejudices, and that I try to act being aware of it by avoiding discrimination, things like this.
What are the things you are really afraid, and what's the thing behind this fear? What's there? Go there, find it, experience it, be curious to find out all the time. And for sure you'll find your own answers.
Diversity means for me a long searching process. Second, it means to me some kind of personal attitude to focus the world and the society. And diversity means also to me
something what is not easy to fix, to catch, to pick up.
I think there is a chance for people to maybe embrace more diversity and the whole point of it, but I think it needs to be taken small steps towards the bigger picture, and I think it's enough for young people just to get to know each other and inspire each other and not to judge if somebody is different.
I try to embrace diversity primarily by looking around. When I'm just taking a walk outside, when I'm talking to people, I try to look at them, I try to see who they are, how they live, how they think. When I was a bit younger, when I started doing all this, when I started going to youth exchanges and training courses and just participating in projects, this took me by surprise how different, how diverse and how colorful the world is.
Ignorance is the biggest enemy of diversity. But as soon as people learn to accept and understand another person, then they are more open. They realize that humanity, us as humans, we share the same experiences, same backgrounds. It's just a matter of listening to what the other person has to offer, and you find what is that unites you together.
To make the people more sensitive, I try to remind them what we did in the past. I try to remind them the history. I try to remind them about the Holocaust, about the deportation, about the unfair thing that happened in the past. And I try to relate. I know that probably I'm so critical, but I try to show them that these are the results of stereotypes, prejudice, of exclusion, of segregation. We are just putting again the disadvantaged groups in the tomb. I consider that we are killing a person in the moment that we say stupid gypsy. Is already a way how we are shutting them, shutting their evolution.
I think we have to do lots of work with ourselves, know ourselves better, try to be in peace with ourselves and with other people, just that.
I also embrace it by tolerating everyone, not depending on what they are.
People really need to reflect more on what they are doing. If they would reflect and put everything on the position of the other, I think that they will be able to understand, because generally we are also same in many ways.
This project is one of the really great things how we can learn more from. In this project is included like 19 countries, and each country and representative of that country say something what is different in their country, and then through these projects we can make same project in our country, something similar, open debates, some seminars, conference where we can speak about differences in another country, what we can change, what we can make better.
Human beings are really, changeable. You can convince them, you can improve them, or maybe you will never. But I truly believe in the good things, and I believe that certain conversations or a travel or just an experience, a happening in life can lead you to different paths, and it can just make your entire world bigger.
try to make people more open-minded, but at the same time accept that some of them are not sometimes ready to be open-minded, and find a way to reach them somehow so they can be conscious of what's really happening.
We realize very fastly that it's always the same point, namely that we have to start from ourselves, inside of us, before we can go outside, before we can go in our organizations, before we can go in the projects, because otherwise it stays this very picturesque, this very colorful picture, this very nice picture. So diversity is something really cool, and it's something very colorful, and it's a flower and so on. And I think this is misleading. This is not the point. Because if we really want to work on this theme, it hurts. It really demands from us a lot of changes and a lot of learning, which is not easy. Besides this, I'm tolerating, I'm respecting, I love it when it's colorful.